the finale of today, and it's the Barbwire dolls. And it doesn't get much cuter than you, Isis. It really doesn't.
I don't know, you guys are pretty cute.
Oh, well, we're like brother and sister over here, but you guys are the rock stars from Greece. Stekanis? Oh, Polikola. Oh, Polipoli.
You know all the Greek food that you're eating, you're picking up the language.
Okay.
Well, I went to Greece once, and I had to say my name was Maria because every freaking woman was Maria. I would say like Yasu, and they go, oh, you speak Greek, Papa Maria? And I'm like, yeah. So I just kept saying my name was Maria, and then I only learned very little, like Malaka.
That's the only word you knew.
That's the only word I heard, you know? But you guys, don't you live in LA now? Like, what happened?
We don't live anywhere.
You're nomads.
Just moving
Complete
around.
nomads. We
Touring.
just travel on the road nonstop.
Yeah.
We just tour. Our home is in Greece.
But when's the last time you were in Greece?
2 years ago.
Right, you came to America and then never left. So
Pretty much. We've been to Europe, but plays and shows, festivals, and so forth. But we haven't gone back to Greece.
And
Your
you're
English
able to.
is British.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Good.
I've traveled all over the place, but I lived in Australia a few years. So that's
That's
okay.
Okay.
That language.
And what about you?
Good accent.
Same thing. I live in Crete. That's where the band started. That's where Isis started singing.
How'd you guys meet?
She was. I met her at the beach one day. She was at a water sports place there, and I was going to surf, and we met. And we have an artist commune in Crete. We live in an artist commune, and I invited her to come be part of the artist commune. She came. She was around all these artists, and she got inspired. The next thing you know, she watched. What's that movie called? Song Remains the Same by Zeppelin. And she turned around after watching every time and said, that's what I want to do, I want to sing.
Nice.
And so we started BarB. She asked me if I could write some songs, so I had a band myself. And we started a band, and that was it. She started singing, and it blew down the doors immediately. So
That's terrific. Yeah.
So how long did it take till you came to
U.S.
Yeah.
About 2 years.
So it was 2 years there and now 2 years here. So it's about a college education of the Barbwire dolls. Is that about it? So now you're ready for grad school. So what's the grad school?
Destruction of the music scene out there that's so disgusting.
Yeah.
So you guys, though, you're like true punk rock roots. Were you even born yet? For the original? I mean, I'm just curious to know. Like, are you? Yeah.
It's a part of you. You know,
Yeah.
what happened when the early punk rock scenes was a rebellious aspect, it was a rebellious expression.
Right.
And every single one of us as human beings has that rebellious expression. So every single person is a punk rocker deep down inside. You just gotta put your claws into it, dig it out, and express it,
So what does it mean to you, actually? Because when I actually lived in London for a little while and did an independent project on punk. I was in a sociology class, and everyone had to pick an aspect of Britain. And I was telling my teacher, I don't know what to pick. Someone picked, like, hooliganism. Someone picked, like, the medical system. Someone picked, like, this. And I was like, what the hell am I going to pick? So I picked fashion.
Nice.
And then he told me it was too broad, so I picked punk. And then every kid in that class hated me. They were like, how'd you pick that, And it changed my life, literally, because, like, I went to a store one day, dressed normal, and they were really rude. And then one day I went all dressed up punk, and they were like, you're American? You got fag? Oh, my God. And I brought cigarettes, and dressed fucking cool, and they took all my cigarettes, and my life changed. I was
Clothes are fun, but it's all about how you dress that expresses that person that you want the rest of the world to see. Clothes don't define
But that's
you,
what my
but
experience.
fashion helps get that other, ability out there.
Yeah.
And, punk rock wouldn't have been what it was. It would have been something, but it wouldn't have been what it
Punk
was
rock
without the fashion.
Came out of
You know?
Malcolm McLaren's shop.
Well,
That's where I was.
The early punk rock scene was all about art. They were artists.
Yeah.
And so everything they did was an expression of art.
The thing that I loved about it more than anything was that also what I learned was that anyone can express themselves. It doesn't have to be like American Idol.
Right.
It can be it can be just from, like you're saying, inside out. It's just saying your feelings, doing what you think, and everybody is able to be expressive and have a voice.
Totally, and that's the whole thing that's going on right now. People have forgotten their voice. They've forgotten what they're fighting for, and they've forgotten what they believe in. They don't know what to
So
believe
in Greece, is there a scene like
There's a great rock and roll scene.
Is there?
Yeah?
Yeah, totally.
in Crete, or is it all over Greece?
It's
In
Athens.
Athens?
Athens
Crete.
and Thessaloniki, which is the other big city in the mainland of Greece.
Okay.
They've got great scenes.
And
But
do they sing
everything's
in Greek or do they
underground.
sing in English?
Well, both.
Do you ever sing in Greek?
Not necessarily.
Have you ever?
Well, you know, Greek songs, not our own Greek
That's what
songs.
it's called.
Sure.
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard you sing on the internet. I thought you were British. Your English is that good. So,
Well, they learn it.
Well, all Greeks
English is an easy language.
It's a very easy
Compared to
language.
Greek and
exactly.
Russian and Chinese and Japanese.
Well, I sang in
Half
Japanese.
of English in one
Half of
year.
English is Greek words anyway.
Right.
Right, it's Greek to me, but you
I had my
know.
first hits in Japanese, so it's tough.
Yeah, but it's interesting because everyone, it makes it really hard for English-speaking people to learn another language because everybody speaks English.
Right.
You learn it on purpose, like as a kid, don't you?
Well,
They teach
okay,
it in school.
that's
so
what I
schools
mean.
are
They
going
teach
on.
it in schools. They
TV
don't
and
dub over the
movies,
TV.
That's what I mean.
Everything's
It's
left
hard for
originally
us
how it
to,
is.
yeah, exactly.
With subtitles, so it's
But I've
easy
been
to
here in
learn.
America and I've already learned so much Spanish. Because of some of
Right.
these.
Right, well, in New York, you
Yeah.
were.
I
Yeah.
did.
But we were in LA,
Like,
we
did
had
you learn
to-
guacamole? That's
From Tortuga.
yeah.
Hotel.
So you're being too quiet over here.
I
So
just let it.
you're the drummer. No,
He's
no,
the
no,
drummer.
no,
We
no.
don't
Drummer
give
always
him
sits in the back, you know.
Where are you from?
Aw.
From Greece, from Athens.
Okay.
I'm from the capital.
He
But I
sounds
also
like
live
he's
here.
from like
I went to high school here in the States.
where?
Yeah, in Chicago.
Nice.
Ah.
What
He's got
part?
the Chicago accent.
Okay,
part of
the Bears.
Chicago?
The Bears.
So how old were you when you moved there?
I was in Greece when I was in elementary school. I went to the States when I was in 7th grade. And then went back to Greece after I
Maybe
finished
before-
high school. And then I was in Greece until a while. But then I used to come back and forth once in a
So are you an Obama or an Oprah person?
while. What's...
Chicago,
Oh,
right?
really? I thought Obama was
I
from
didn't get it
Hawaii.
either.
No, he's from Chicago.
He's adopted.
Nobody knows
in-
where
in-
Obama's
Yeah, he
from.
might not even. I don't get involved in
I'm
politics.
just kidding
Yeah.
anyway. But
You
so
can talk to him about Greek politics, and
Yeah.
he'll talk your
all
ear
right,
off.
Zeus or
Neptune.
Neptune?
How do you feel about
Wait.
austerity?
That's the Latin god, but close
Wait,
enough.
is it the one?
Right. This is what happens everywhere in the world. You talk about all this bullshit stuff instead of getting to the matter. The world is on fire and everybody is searching for some peace and happiness and love. And everybody's pretty much lonely and suffering. And you gotta find out what is it that's making you suffering. And music is a key, and it's a good thing that you guys are doing
True.
this.
Yeah.
You know, start being creative, or start writing your thoughts out. Get in a punk band, start singing, go see punk bands, write your poetry, write out there, get on the street. Anyone can do it. Anybody can do it. Everyone that's done it
That's
has done
exactly
it.
right.
You know, don't watch the news. Create your own news. Create something. Don't be a effect to the cause. Be the cause.
I can't agree with you more. I mean, I totally agree 100 million% with you. What's your birthday?
Go ahead.
March
March what?
18.
Okay, when's yours?
April 30th.
Okay, and when's yours?
March 7th.
So you're all springtime.
We're
Say-
Pisces.
Two Pisces
and a
and
Taurus.
Taurus.
That sounds like it probably works. It does, right?
Yeah,
It's so
and
good,
it's
right?
easy.
All right,
Mix
so
it together.
I'm letting you eat because
Oh my God, it's so good.
it's so good. But what we do on our show today happens to be National Guacamole Day,
From the Tortuga
and
Hotel.
Hotel Tortuga
Good
sponsored
excuse to eat
our
guacamole.
guacamole. And what we like to do is share treats when people share a skeleton from their closet. So no, you can have more. No, I know he's like we already ate.
You already ate. You gotta give us the skeleton.
No, we need to get a skeleton, a juicy little story from when you were a kid or
Well,
something.
we have ghosts in the closet.
that
How about
works.
That one.
That works.
I've done that today.
Yeah.
It's
Get into
couple.
something.
Pestos.
Oh, speak Greek to me.
Tino, pestos.
I love it. They really do
Yeah.
speak Greek.
I want to
You're
talk about
right.
ghosts. He wants to talk about skeletons. I'm like,
Well, you do that and you do that.
Right.
You don't have to say the same one.
Three stories. Fine.
Necromancers.
Okay, well, you know about New Mexico. It's the land of enchantment.
Yes.
We got stuck in New Mexico for 3 months, and we couldn't leave.
Were you enchanted?
It was in the land of entrapment.
Entrapment. I hear enchantment.
Well,
No,
that's
it is
right.
the land of enchantment, but for a lot of people, it's the land of entrapment. Anyway, we got stuck in this little town off the 10 called Deming, New Mexico, where we recorded our brand new album. We wrote all the songs from our new album, Slit, there. And Charles Manson says it's the gateways to hell, that little town, Deming, which we found out later. We didn't do it on purpose. And we tried for 3 months to leave that little town, but we couldn't. Everything just kept messing up for us. Everything kept going wrong. And we lived in a little house that someone had allowed us to stay in. Like, one of our fans said, oh, okay, you guys are in that area, go down to Deming, New Mexico, you can stay in my house. It's abandoned and so forth. Well, the house was completely full. It was ghosts. And, everywhere. You could just feel it.
Wow.
It was also a kingdom of cockroaches.
Oh.
So it was the cockroaches and the ghosts at the same time. So, yeah,
Now, was this a real fan?
Yeah. Yeah, apparently.
I think they were jealous of you, I
His
did.
mother died in that house a couple of months ago,
Wow.
and she was the ghost that was haunting it.
Wow.
But she hadn't been back since her mother died.
Good, right?
So she had no idea. She lives up in Ohio or someplace, I don't know where. Anyway, so we were there for 3 months with this haunted house, and we finally get an idea to leave, and we buy an RV that down in New Mexico, they go for pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, we found out that this RV just kept breaking down on us nonstop. We found out it also was haunted.
Nice.
And that's the reason why we couldn't leave the state of New Mexico. Every time we would leave the state of New Mexico, this RV would break down in the most mysterious ways, in the worst places, on the side of the highway, with semi-trucks going past.
And you have the RV now, and it's fine?
No.
They
And,
just forgot me that
3 weeks of it breaking down, thousands of dollars down the drain to fix it. I was trying to get out of New Mexico. We finally sold it to a Romanian gypsy in Arizona that bought it for spare parts. But that was probably the worst experience Barbwire has gone through.
Wow, so she gets some guacamole for that. I'm sorry. I'm
And
sorry,
I'll
Piggy.
buy it.
You
Actually,
got
the worst
some.
experience was
Go.
listening to the American radio on the road.
Really?
It's the worst radio stations in the world.
You don't know how to push the buttons and
Because
find a
I
good
check it,
song.
all you have is
Mainstream
hip-hop,
stuff.
pop,
You gotta go under.
classic rock.
So you're
You're
like
traveling.
snobby to your music. You're not
I like rock
open-minded.
and roll. Where's the rock and roll? We can't find it. I love classic rock. It's nice to hear the Zeppelin and AC/DC and all those great things. But you're traveling on the road with an old van with only a tape player that doesn't work, and all you have is radio.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, you guys are living the dream. You're living like so many people's fantasy of touring,
This is
playing.
America. This is where rock and roll started. And it's really disappointing to travel across the United States and play with 300 bands and to be able to
That's
turn
because our
around.
radio stations are all payola, and
Yeah.
it's not
It
easy
is
to
horrible.
get in.
And
Yeah.
only here in New York City have we seen some good bands, and some in Miami and Ohio we saw some good bands in LA. I mean, we're really disappointed that.
So are you
that-
picky?
I'm very picky. I mean,
Well, you bring it.
everybody is. They can't lie to themselves. I mean, you listen to music you love and what you're feeling, and I just want to know what happened.
I like Disney princesses. I can't deny it.
I don't even know what it is.
Britney.
Britney and
I
Christina.
love Britney. No, not Christina so much.
No, she-
I hate Katy
Christina
Perry.
was
She
just
was
at
hot.
a place we were the other day. Our friend was there.
Like it's good
And
one.
she had a $400 meal ticket, and the guy wrote to me. He waited on Christina Aguilera 3 days ago. He says, "Yeah, $400 meal ticket," and then she left me $20. He's like, "That
Yeah,
bitch."
she's never been
And
my
I said, "Well,
favorite.
hey, well, if you're cheap inside, you're cheap on the outside. She's not anything but an entertainer. She's not an artist. She's not
Right.
an artist. So don't give these people credit. Whitney Houston, all the people, they don't write songs. Michael Jackson never wrote a song in his life. So did Elvis. They're just entertainers and great singers. They should be up there for entertainers, but they're not writers, and they're not rock and roll. So don't give them credit anymore. Give this guy credit for writing I Love Rock and Roll.
Thank you.
Yay, Alan Merrill. He's the hottest
Thanks.
thing in the world. So you need a skeleton, my friend, because you are pigging out.
What am I supposed to say?
Do you have any stories of trouble you
It's a
got into
hungry
in your
man,
life?
literally.
Make you up.
One good story.
I got really drunk at a festival in Crete.
Did you drink
And
ouzo? What
I
were you
was
drinking?
the equivalent of ouzo there. It's called raki.
Does it turn white in water?
No, it doesn't turn
It's not
white,
that
no.
stuff. Oh, I
It's
know
like,
that's
it tastes like grappa, the Italian grappa.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's
So-
moonshine.
Yeah, it's like moonshine. They make it there.
Okay.
So we went.
Moonshine.
I went there for this big festival on the 15th of
Are you
August,
still there?
and they. I was there with my girlfriend back then in Greece, and we just got hammered. They were just pouring wine because we were from Athens, so we were out. You know, we weren't locals. They're like, "Oh, come on, get drunk, get drunk." They were, you know, I drank like 2 bottles of wine, and I drank like maybe 3 whatever carafes of the moonshine. I didn't remember anything. I'm driving. I go pick up the car. Everyone's drunk. So we're like, okay, I'll drive. I don't give a fuck. So I'm driving, and there's a DUI, whatever the cops are.
Yeah, breathalyzer.
Yeah, so I blow in the thing. It was like .99. They're like, get off to the side. And I noticed that it was all Athenians or tourists that were onto the side. All the local cretins,
So they set you up.
yeah, did not get any. They didn't stop them. And I was getting pissed off. Now I'm drunk and I couldn't control myself. And I started yelling at the cop. He started yelling back. He comes up to my face. I push him. We almost get into a fight, and I get tackled by 2 other cops. I get arrested, and I get put in a cell that it has like this little sliding door. I was in there for a while. I got my driver's license suspended for 6 months.
This is the American dream.
1,500 euros fine.
All right, you get all the guacamole. All right.
I was just trying to give you my.
The Barbwire
You don't
doesn't
mess with the cretins, that's
Oh.
why.
Oh, are you from Crete?
No, I live in Crete with, well, that's where.
Right, the commune. Is it a commune?
Yeah.
Is it like a kibbutz?
That's a kibbutz.
A kibbutz is in Israel, like where they have people that hang out and live together and everybody does things. I don't know. I've
Community
never been in
thing.
one.
It's an artist
Colony.
It-
Yeah.
That
artists
sounds
from all
so
over the
cool.
world
I
come
want to go there.
So yeah, come to Crete. We have a little.
Well, you're not there. When are you going?
Well, it just depends on the
We're
bag.
here.
Depends on the
We
bag.
passed taking off, yeah.
Yeah.
Gentleman Gabler from Dead Pennies was just there last week, staying there.
Nice.
So he's enjoying it. Yeah, we'd love to go back. This summer we're going back to Europe, so we'll find a way to get back home.
So do you have gigs lined up, and how do people find you? We're going to play your video in a minute so people can see you performing in action.
Nice.
Because you guys really, you're the package. You're like,
She has the most charisma of any front person.
she's
I've
so
seen
cute.
here.
She's the cutest thing on earth.
She's got it. She's
I
got
know.
The star quality.
She is. She's
She's a
so
wench.
cute.
She's a wench.
But you're tough.
Yeah,
You're tough
she's
and
smart.
She's tough, she's smart, she's cute.
And she's
the full
adorable.
package, yeah.
Exactly. And she's
And they
not.
played with Cello Biafra a bunch recently.
Oh, yeah?
If you were listening, Frank, you would have just heard that. he didn't really say
I had
that.
a piece sometime.
Well, good. We got more. Hotel Tortuga, we love you. It was National
hungry.
Guacamole Day. So it's barbwiredolls.com.
Yeah. Or Facebook. You just search Barbwire Dolls. You'll find the Facebook or the website. And pretty much.
BARB, Wire Dolls, 3 words.
And I'm so excited I get to play the same night as you on, I feel like saying March 29th.
The benefit to
But it's not. It's November 29th.
We're excited about that. We're
Yeah.
excited to be part of the Frank Wood show and play with you, and
Yeah.
especially to play with a lot of the East Side musicians here, and just great
Will you
because
be
this is
playing as
where.
well?
No, I have broken ribs, so I'm taking a break till December.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's okay. It's
No,
okay.
and then I'm
Oh,
going
he'll be back in
I'm going to
action.
England and Germany in January.
And I want to stow
I'll
away
be
in his
back.
suitcase, but he won't let me yet. But I'm playing here Monday night, October 19th.
November
I can't get the month right. What's
It's okay. It's a fucking hurricane, baby.
Okay, thank you. Let's blame it on Sandy. Yeah, whatever month this is, 11, 19, 12. Monday night, Otto Shrunken Head. Caroline, the director of our show, is debuting her new band.
All right.
Something of Aaron.
Aeon of Ether.
Aeon of Ether. Does that mean anything Greek? Is that Greek?
Aeon of
Bless
Ether.
you.
No.
Is
Maybe.
Ages.
See, they know. You'll remember it before I will. Aeon of Ether is debuting at 9 o'clock on a swim night.
Okay.
So, and then I'm going on at 10. And
Out of Borders at 8.
and Bloody Muff is playing. Jonesy.
They suck.
Hey, no, it's somebody sucks birthday
You
today.
suck. Suck it all. Go
What's
down,
that?
baby.
The guy who plays with Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had a fun day today.
Hang on just 1 second.
Oh, go for it, Alan Merrill. My
I will be playing at the Cafe Wa December 6th. I haven't played there since
I love Drew's songs.
1967. 1967 was my last show at the
That was
Cafe Wa.
before you were told
When I
you
was
had to get
playing with Bruce
drafted.
Springsteen back then when he had his band the Castiles, and John Hall had his band
Was Little Steven
Kangaroo. No Little Steven yet then.
No, little Steve.
No, it is the Castiles. It's
Because
just,
I just saw the two of them, and they
just a
said they
very
went way
shy
back.
Bruce
That they
Springsteen.
were like,
But I'm playing the Cafe Wa December 6th between 7 and 9 o'clock. So
what day of the week is that? Do you
I
know?
don't know.
December 6th.
December 6th.
Friday.
Yeah.
Look, I have such smart people on this show.
Then I'm
I
playing
love
the
it.
Who after
I'm
party
afraid of the
on the 5th.
Double
The who?
penis.
The Who's after
Like
party.
Robert Larson.
Yeah.
Oh,
At,
Thursday. It's Thursday.
At a place
Oh.
called
The Who after party.
Yes, Lit Lounge.
Oh, I love the Lit Lounge.
So the Who are having their concert and having the after party, and my trio are playing.
I once went to the Lit Lounge, and you know what? The next day, I got a phone call that I lost my wallet, and I didn't even know I lost my wallet. I love that Lit Lounge.
You have good karma.
Sometimes.
Got Amy Madden on bass. Amy Madden on bass and Mark Broder on the drums.
Wow, I love Amy Madden.
Yeah,
She's awesome.
the Blues
Wow,
Hall
so
of Fame.
Lit Lounge, Wa, Cafe Wa,
The 5th and 6th.
cool places down there,
Yeah.
as it should be. The Barbwire dolls, we are feeding them. When's the last meal you ate?
It sounds familiar.
Yesterday, somebody just put pizza at Don Giovanni's restaurant. And one of their treat us the pizza, so it was really nice.
Nice. And I have to shout out to Two Boots Pizza because last night they sponsored our party. So we had pizza last night too. And guacamole today. It's New York City. We love you guys. Anytime you're in town, visit me. I think you guys are just. I'm really excited.
on Facebook. You're so
Too long, right? I know. I so like that. So we had a great show. Andrews, Hadley, Lacey, she came from Polaris Productions, Polly Frost, Audie Love, Frank Wood, and the Barbwire Dolls. Caroline, No Future, love you. Otto Shuckenhead. We will be in Brooklyn on Friday at our branded saloon.
Right up the block from Hanks, where I'll be having my show.
Yay! Well, we're there 4 to 6, my love.
Then afterwards, you come down to Hanks.
We just might do that. I love Hanks. All right, see you next Wednesday at Otto's. Thank you.
Yay!
Guacamole, tortuga.
That's great.